On this mini-series of Ash's garage updates, I take the E60 into the garage and I don't leave until it's fixed. Stay tuned and find out what's wrong with it, how I fix it, if I do even fix it. I might not even fix it. Whatever. Enjoy.
What the f are these? No. What the f? Whoever thinks these are good, need shooting. Let's get these things off my car right now.
Ash's garage updates.
Cool, so with me on the bench here is some E60 M Sport suspension. It is full shock springs and top mounts. 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 That's what I need. Bit of Brewdog Aldi IPA. Oh. Right, so in order to get rid of this terrible stance plus on my car, I have bought some second-hand M Sport suspension. The suspension in question is off a 535D, which means that the spring rates will be correct for my heavy, proper engine. None of this terrible four-cylinder, diesel tractor, poverty that you can run in a heavy car and it won't really go fast. This one does. Yep, so I've gone for second-hand suspension. It cost me £200 at the local scrappies. They look good and hopefully they go good. They'll definitely go better than the terrible Stance Plus that's on my car. And not only are they f***ed, they're also shit. So let's get on with it. I'm going to put these M Sport suspension developed in the Bavaria for the E60 back on the car, and they're going to have a better time, hopefully.
Normally, the E60 530D is a cracking car to drive, but now it seems to be driving like a bag of dicks on roller skates. It's probably down to a combination of worn parts and the hey, look how cool my car looks, but how shit it rides coilovers.
Pretty easy, isn't it?
It's left me walking through the Mackey's drive-thru. Just to paint you guys a picture, You gotta grab the wheel like a grabbing and they're desperate for that. But just like Slash Sally, I'm gonna work my off to get my bag of back on the road. So starting with the obvious, I got to work on removing the suspension.
So along with doing the suspension on this, I'm actually going to be changing the pads all the way around and also doing the shoes on the back. I do have a pesky wheel bearing in this that has been asking and begging for me to change for a while. That is also part of the job that I'm going to do today. So I'm going to take the caliper off and take the disc off. We've got the brake pad sensor clip. That just pulls out. Yep, that has just pulled out. All right. Okay, that's it. And that is loose. It is wise I try and push the piston back. So that involves removing wherever my brake, oh for sake, it's under there, isn't it? Hey. Right. Any more than 2 shakes and you know that you're playing with it right. There we go. Good. Remove the top slider pin from here. Yeah, small extension on this one because the brake line is getting in the way. As you can see, everything is literally falling to bits as we speak. I'm hoping this will now expose the wheel bearing to be boggered on this side, because otherwise I'm going to be slightly annoyed. And there we have it. Freedom. That comes apart with everything on it. And we're going to hang it on this lovely piece of engineering. I hope I break it. That now is free and out of the way. Next I'm going to attack the carrier, and we've got 2 big chunky bolts that are directly behind it. Wire brush and a bit of WD-40 on these ones, now they're nicely exposed. Two bolts, they do look like 18s. Break them off with that. Quite easily. Oof, never mind. Oh my god. I was very close to landing on my foot if I didn't move it. Wow. Off. Good. Off. Good. Seen better days. Definitely. I'll need to replace these, but I don't have them at the moment. So another time for that. I'll continue. Oh, where are these at the back? Oh. Let's take this off, eh? There you go. that has given you guys a very good view of my lovely Stance Plus suspension, which doesn't really work so good. Okay, I'm going to crack on and remove the suspension. So I have a little cheeky bolt here, which is probably again an 18. It is an 18. That was a bit stiff. I think we need a bit more of this lotion. And a bit of a tickle. Make sure you get the ABS sensor cable good and proper. Right. And the bolt is spinning on the other side. Great. So we will need an 18 and an 18. On here like so. And then I will destroy it all with the Ugga Dugga. Lovely. Going to remove this right here. Lovely, 16. That is free. I have discovered, so I'll need a new drop link. All right, now I'm just gonna kick this and see what happens. Perfect. Oh, I'll loop that over. One thing for it.
It's a good job I drunk all them beers because I've got a lot of parts to piss on coming up soon in part 2.
Ashes. Garage updates.
Give it a like. Do a subscribe.